7 at Suzuka, Japan. I am once again joined by my co-commentator Costa. So, how are you today?
I'm fine, I'm excellent. I'm really excited for this race. It should be good. Suzuka is a track with a lot of history. The cars don't favor racing over here, but I'm sure these drivers will definitely find a way, and it should be exciting.
Yeah, so Suzuka only figure 8 layout on the calendar, so this should be an interesting one to say the least.
Let's see who's the first one to go out then. And I'm just searching through all the drivers. No one seems to be going out yet. Maybe they don't feel so confident. And interestingly enough, we have Punisher on a medium tire. So there's a AMC F1 that's gone out. There's also an Alfa Romeo going out. And the Ferrari of Manuel Tuning as well. First one is Andre. Yeah, definitely Andre. So Andre is gonna be the first person to be out on the track today. Let's see what his feeling towards the car is. Oh, Kim is at the section. We're getting back an invite.
Yeah, I'll try putting one now. Oh yeah, don't do that then.
Ask to forgive me. There we go.
Yeah, most drivers are on track. Punisher on the mediums. Interesting call.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how he will do. I mean, he's a really fast driver, but the medium car is just less powerful than the softs, obviously. And Kim is at the session again. Luckily, he's got another invite by me.
I think it'd have to restart PS4.
Yeah, there we go. He's showing back. As Andre is about to start his lap, let's see. Maxing out the ERS, taking the wide line. There's no bumpy season of this game, obviously. There was last year. Opening up the DRS, flying towards turn 1. Do you want to take us on board with the lap, possibly?
Yeah, I guess so. So, going into the first turn, around turn 1 and 2. So now we're coming into the famous S's. So, looking. Oh no! Oh well.
Oh, he's gone off. And Andre has gone off the track. That's gonna. Who's gonna be the next one to take a lap? I think it's FTRS or Jackson. Or maybe it's AMC. Yeah, it's AMC actually, I think.
Yeah, so he's through the S's now. So, looking alright for it. Then through technical invalidation.
Let's see what things like I can do. Things like a Rollinghaven doesn't lock up, it seems. Pretty well done.
He's not using ERS.
He's not using ERS, but he's not flat out. He's probably trying to find the limit of the track. Possibly he would go out and oh, he's clipped the white line. I mean, that in possibly the wet conditions would make you spin around, but it's not always totally dry. Luckily, he has to clip the grass. So let's see what his sector 2 is going to be. 12.8. So AMC 33 has he validated? Yes, he has validated.
Yeah.
He's still using the RS. And he did 33. So Manuel Tunis has also validated. So Jackson, I think, could be the next one to go through. He did the 110, and Sly does the 129. So let's see what Jackson can do now.
Perez nearly lost it there. And he's went fast at 26
the line now. It's gonna be 26.8. That's a really good lap. And
I think we'll go a bit quicker than that though.
Vertical now, going across the line. What's his time going to be? 25.6, obviously. One of the top class drivers, Vertical. I mean, Vertical have a lot of faith in him, and it shows why. So who's gonna be the next one? I think it could be, no, it's not Mies. It could be Mickey. Alex Bomberg hit the pit lane entry! Alex Bomberg! He has hit the pit lane entry!
How has he done that one?
I literally don't know what Alex Bomber was thinking to there. As Mickey's completing the lap, let's see what he's gonna be at 27.0. Sam Davis there, P3. Who's the next on the lap? Punisher's going out again, Andre's going out again, ACW is pulling into the pits. And I've just noticed that. And excuse me for not noticing later, there's no Benjamin in this race.
And yeah, I think they won't be racing here today, so there's a chance for the others to close up.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes. Oh, there's a massive spin, it says at the beginning! And then he's gone completely off the track. He's lost the car, but he has managed to keep it out of the wall as the Fakimi. Wow, that was just incredible. And I think his helmet also has the gay rights flag, which is a really nice touch to see. Obviously these 3 lines. I saw the flag once in a hat edit livery, and now I've recognized it almost everywhere. So yeah, Levar is also on the lap.
Let's see.
What's
oh no, he's there!
And he spun on this almost at the same time as Kimi. But he hasn't gone off this time, but it's not gone purple, is it? It's purple actually. Levar has gone purple even with a slight spin. As George Tyler goes George Harris in P2. Punisher about to take he's not using ERS Punisher, so he's not going for the lap right now, he's probably checking the limit as well. As Kimi about to finish, he wanted to keep Andre, you know, he's about to go again actually after Kimi. I think he's going full limit. Yeah, Levar now accelerating down. About to take 130 this should be a really good moment for the Red Bull driver. Let's see how good he will take it. Flips the curve just about. Also in the limit, incredible as he breaks hard into the last scale. Here's a mess on that one. Here's a mess on that one up a bit. As he tries to minimize the run, that's gonna be a 26 26.7.
Seven.
He didn't come as fast, he would have possibly gone P2. But Virtek Kerem, what a lap! Is now he's actually 7/10 ahead of P2. This should be.
They can go a bit quicker as well.
And it really sucks that Benjamin isn't racing actually, because I think he has the world record for no line on this track. Hello?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Brendan, I can't hear you at the moment. If you're talking, I can't hear you.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Right then.
Had some headphone issues as Andre invalidated. Everyone seems to be invalidated as Manuel Antunes races a really nice slip trim from ANC after the duty pulls out of the way just at the last second, and Manuel's got purple sector 2. So Manuel could actually be trying to get pole position here if he doesn't freak up this sector. Oh, into good. This is good. Manuel, oh no.
It's still 27-0.
Liam Hill has joined. I mean, Liam Hill was a controversial figure last race, obviously, with the drivers complaining about his driving. I mean, he is a fast driver. He doesn't have that much consistency, I believe. So who's next up? Oh, Alex Bomberg! Everyone was losing it around this corner, and Alex Bomberg just about to keep it going. Brendan, ACW is on the lap. You want to take us on board with him?
Yeah, he's about to finish an lap here. He's getting a really nice slipstream from Punisher, actually. Which is, it's not... Slipstream isn't that much around Japan, but if you can get some, it is nice. So as he went through 130R, and now into Casino Triangle, which is what the last course is called. And his internet doesn't seem great. But it's P2, 25.8.
Close to pole position there. That was a really good lap by ACW. And that is the 9-10 stop. He just kind of found his mojo. That's it. Punisher on the lap as well. Let's see what he can do. 5 stop park. He just doesn't need to invalidate this run as opposed to the are supposed to be assist as Alex Bomber puts in P4. And then FTRS puts in P3 and Mercedes 1-3 at the moment. Their new lineup is much more successful than their old one. Mercedes finally having, and they could actually put a charge in the championship, not for first place, but for like 5th, 6th. Actually, there's a car going off. You can check who that one
your
was.
flag, it's maybe just one of them random ones for all we know. But anyway.
Yeah, definitely. So Punisher on the lap with a purple and the black helmet. Let's see him pretty race later on the city leaderboard, but I think he's absolutely perfect. I was magnificent as William's story would say. Obviously William's story heavily linked to buying a Formula 1 team possibly, but I don't think Rich Energy has that money in real life. 109.8, Punisher second sector, no slipstream, takes 130R pretty well. Out of the last corners. And 123, 124, 125,
He's
125,
9.
9, and no one can match Kerem at the moment. Sam Davis still on lap. And Alex Bomber involved in George Nader also on a lap. But let's see what Sam Davis can do. Oh, that's pretty bad through there, I think. That's not gonna help him. But he could get some 60 out of aim 33 not to 1. I'm not sure what Sam Davis can do. I don't think that's a very good lap. I thought that style actually, but I mean still improve that one. If you do like a slight mistake at school, let's see what that could put it though. So she carries nicely, and she needs to minimize her run at the moment. Runs out of the arrest.
He's P6. He's lost a little time in the last sector, but he's still got enough time to go and do another run, perhaps.
Liam Hill is also on the racing point on the lap. Let's see what he can do with his not using DRS. Andre, third attempt. As Kimi puts it in P12. Andre just can't. He's a qualifying expert, but he can't seem to find the limit. Also, Andre just announced on Twitter that he will be retiring from all league racing after May, after his surgeries are complete. So we'll definitely miss Andre, and let's hope the FTRS season finale will be good for him. I saw the announcement and I commented, it has been an honor to commentate on you, and it has definitely been, because Andre is a really class racer, one of the top guys I've ever met, and has given me the opportunity to commentate on this league as well.
Alright.
He starts a lap right now, let's see what they will do.
Oh no!
It's again. Andres on 3 attempts and he just doesn't seem to find the modem. Silly slider, 3 seconds off, not expecting that. Jackson though is keeping it to a steady P10 on an outlook at the moment. Yashit Prez, P11, Kimi, does another lap? No, I don't think he does. Oh! Jackson's on the gravel! Jackson's on the gravel on his outlap! Oh my goodness me, what the hell was happening there? Why could you go on the gravel on the outlap? And I think Kimi is going yellow flags, so he's warming up his tires on the straight. But I don't think he should really do that. Just Shit Prez and Liam Hill are the only people left. I don't know if Liam Hill will actually pull off a lap here. Oh, your shit Prez about to finish lap? No, he's 1.3 seconds off.
Andre seems to be unhappy with Carl, because apparently he held him up while Carl was on an out lap. So Liam Hill's about to start a lap here. Or no, he's not actually. He's in the pits.
Oh! And Jackson pulls in the pace. He spun twice on his out lap. How has he managed that? I think I might have commented as cursed him because I said he was doing well, and then he just spun. That's not good though, that's definitely not good. Who's on lap at the moment? Manuel and Tunis. 2 tenths down in first world best. I mean, had a good slip trim as well from AFC 33. Last time out he did a lap. So yeah, I don't know if he can improve actually. I was gonna get him again. Incredible job by AMC33 to dismiss him to his friend. But he's gonna pull on the outside of the rules. He's actually gonna give him slipstream. Not the rules, it's 130R, it's not the rules, I'm sorry. I've just broken that corner. That's a really great
no, he's in the pits anyway. What?
Everyone is entering the pits. And AMC33, he's gone for a lap right now. Wanna take us through his lap?
Yeah, hopefully we'll actually get through a full lap commentating on it. So, coming into turn 1 here, good, and now also turn 2. So now we're coming into the famous S's. So, looking good so far, dropping down to 4th momentarily. Keeping in 5th for the end of the S's, and now this long left-hander to complete them. It's oversteer, but it's all fine. And now takes a lot of curb at Degner 1 and Degner 2 looks good as well. He just keeps it on track in the eggs. Why is the yellow flags?
I'm not sure. There's so many goals going off, I think. Yeah, it's the sector 1, people are slowing down to start their outlaps, that's why. Karen's on outlap, ATW on outlap, and Punisher also on outlap, so yeah. Let's take a, can I take you the last sector of AMC Black?
Yeah, you can go on.
So yeah, as you go around Spoon, and I'm about to go through the famous 130R that I just spoke over before, but I actually know it's 130R right now. Blouse to the main straight, no switch before AMC 33, what's the sector final time gonna be? He's just 1,000th of a second faster. Perfect sector 2 though. Let's see, brakes hard on the leaderboard. Will he take that all well? Oh, that was not well at all. That was just a complete, that was just pretty shambolic, I think. Oh, how did he count him out? I think he must have felt
yeah, 294, he's got P3. However, Punisher's a chance to play in P3 back.
Sam Davis would also pull something up in his end racing helmet. So many yellow flags, I think. Oh, that's Karim! Oh, AMCF is off! AMCF 33 is off! AMCF 33 is off!
Well, his lap's done. So,
well, let's see Karim now. What did he do? He's on a lap.
Side guy fastest!
Side guy! 4 tenths! He's with 4 tenths of Karim! So let's see, can Karim improve? Silly Slide guy, he's really, if Benjamin does not race here, which I don't think he will, except if he joins in 44 seconds.
No, he's not racing.
That Silly Slide guy and ACW are gonna get a huge advantage, just Karim almost goes by.
Oh!
Let's see what Karim after.
Let's see. Just an validation, bit surprised.
Okay, absolutely. I mean, it's not a V8, but almost seems out there. I mean, the track is definitely dangerous. This one.
Did you leave the session? Because it just came up for me you did.
Yes, I just left the session, so I don't know what's happening in qualifying.
Oh, I'll give you the invite quick. Anyway, Karem, he's 3.5 tenths up, so if you can find something in this last sector, you can claim back pole position. It's only P2. He couldn't find much in the last sector.
But the ACW now improved.
Yeah, ACW is P3. Andre, he's gonna finally get a lap in.
Let's see what he can do.
25. It's yeah, he's 26-0. So P7, Reinfires P8, Jordan P9.
Yeah, just joined. Yeah, I'm gonna be spectating. Let's see if I can get something there.
I think that's it. Or no, ACW's now P3 here, so he's completed his lap. 25-7. Jordan he's P4. Bit of a mess here, to be honest.
Okay, I'm back in the session, there we go. And everyone just fits, retires, and that's when the standings I think actually retired. Mickey's retired, AMC's retired. Just get all the retirement too much straight from me for some reason. So here is your qualifying standings. Silly Slaga on pole position put himself in a very good place for the champions. If you're at the car in P2, ACW P3 in the Alfa Romeo, that's really crucial as well for the champions. I George at the P4, MCF P5, Spanish at P6, Sam Davis did not a good job at P7 only, and the P8, the qualifying expert, hasn't seemed to find it today. Meanwhile, there's also a qualifying expert down in P9 now, P10, Mickey P11, Yashid Perez P12, Jackson P13, Yashid Perez, not Perez, I'm sorry, Checo. Jackson P13, Aston Martin P14, Malan is only P15, that's a bad day for Ferrari, P15 and P16, Liam Hill down in P17, so that's a grid.
Yep, that is a grid, so we should have a decent race in store.
I hope it's wet. It's actually dry, it's clear, it's bone dry, and this is it. This could actually ruin the soft tires, basically.
Oh, there we go. It's a bit of a glitch lobby, to be honest.
Don't know if it's a glitch lobby. I think they must be doing strategy stuff. Yeah, there we go. Session starts as Andre is the first person to ready up.
Really not glitch, it was just a bit of a messy one.
Alex Bomberg has left the session. So yeah, I'm gonna send him back an invite when I can. I can now actually. So yeah, I invite friends. Gonna send 2 or 3 just in case you and take us through the formation lab.
Alright. So, formation up here.
Just tell me when Alex joins, so I just hope we inviting him.
Alex Bomberg has joined. So mediums, everyone outside top 10 except for Yacine Perez.
So me, Liam Hill, Manuel, Timmy, Jackson, Yashid Perez in the soft, and Mickey, everyone's in the mediums, yeah. Alex Bomber, has he joined back this time?
He has.
Maybe. Good as they are driving. I'm not going on the loan team, I'm not sure.
You'll have to select this car, so. But if you rejoin, hopefully rejoin information lab doesn't cause that.
So yeah, Fly Guy, I mean, I think if doesn't it put him automatically even if he leaves on the formation lab, doesn't just put him automatically on his car when the race starts? I think it does, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think leaving the AI to the formation lab would actually be pretty smart because the AI knows how to warm up tires and he's not back yet. I think he will be. I'm staying on board with him in case. Yeah,
Even taking a different route. So.
Alex Bomber still has his foot back on his car.
Yeah, but I don't think he wants to cause like an issue with the with it where you can't actually get to the start. So if he joins just after, then he'll be okay.
Cars lining up on the grid. Yes, Alex Bomber is back in the session. I think. No, he's not actually. No, no, the all standings are glitched. It's 5 lights. Lights on, away we go. And already heard the car. I think it's got a pretty good start. No, so this guy gets off really well. And there's some people walking on the background. Alex Bomber seems to be leading the race for some reason on the screen. I'm not sure why that's happening. Jones is point up in P4, and HW's dropping position in P5. And there's a second one,
Oh.
like who's that? I don't know who that is. It's Sam Davis. It's
Sam
Sam
Davis.
Davis. And once again, the time racing contenders seems to have lost it. Oh no!
Oh, and the
Sam
wing
Davis.
damage as well.
I think he's already 10 seconds behind the nearest car, and he's got the red wing damage.
I mean, Virus is out.
What's happening?
Oh, that's a big crash
He's crashed
there.
with Alex Bomberg. He's crashed with Alex Bomberg in virtual safety car. What's happened? And Yashid Perez has also got a 5-second time penalty. Alex Bomberg is in the race. It's certainly started in first place. Don't know if this will be kicked.
Oh, he's ditched back right now.
As there's a virtual safety car, it's gonna help Sam Davis there, I'm not sure.
Well, it does mean he's got time to cool down the tyres.
And ACW's gone up in P3, yeah. As I think it was Punisher for and he's done in P9, so let's see what the winner
Even
is.
up to PA. So he has done very well, it seems. At the moment, Manel, what's Manel doing?
Manel went off the track. So Liam Hill can still keep the position because Manel went off the track.
It's yellow flags everywhere now. It's
Look at
Punisher.
Punisher! What? Because he's completely got that corner, and we're back into racing. We're back into racing with him again.
Andres now ditched to the front.
It doesn't show the position change of them. Oh, it does right now. ASF 2 positions gained, ACW 2 positions
Next
lost.
Bomberg retired in the pits.
RS Bomberg retired in the pits. And Sam Davis, I think he's going to retire. I don't know if he's going to keep it going.
Oh no, he's probably into repair damage.
But he's gonna be around 30 seconds behind the number 47 Sam Davis. Obviously, Mick Schumacher's number now in F1, so he will have to change the number once F1 2021 releases. He's gone out again, and I don't know how far behind he is at the moment.
And top two are sticking together, Karim and Sly Guy.
Manuel and Hughes have gained 9, not 6, no 9.
6, and even has gained 10.
Ethan goes wheel to wheel, and Mies gets the position as Yashid Perez has left the session. Again, why is Yashid Perez always leaving the session? But the AI is actually pretty buffed up, I think. Yeah, I don't know if he will lose that much time. I mean, these are all great league racers. Yeah, his AI is definitely doing the trick at the moment. Look at it going. Look at the steering wheel. Did you see the steering wheel, mate? Oh, he's going back, thank goodness. Still looks like I get the fastest lap of the race. Jimmy up in Pico, I mean, well, I don't even feel I'm actually looking at the star of these racers. Karim can't seem to match Fly Guy at the moment.
Or this just seems to be evenly matched, but Karim just can't get past, really.
Yeah, we're gonna have. I think we could have a massive QR. Sly Guy also has a fast lap, and Yashid Perez has actually left the system again. Just gonna name him telemetry and lap data because I had to disable it for some reason. Karim's going slower for sector 1 with his personal best, but I think he's still catching up Sly Guy. Yeah, he is. Sam Davis is 51 seconds behind the race leader at the moment. And he's 10 seconds behind his nearest competitor. Actually 37 seconds behind for some reason. 18, yeah, around 10 seconds now it will be. Yeah, 10.6. So yeah, I can't see a way that this race will end well for Sam Davis. The only safety car will save him, and that won't come soon, because there's always also a virtual safety car. Ames is going to be staying behind. Karim has used more ERS than Sly Guy. But he goes again, Karim. He gets around this time, he's got the DRS. But Sly Guy just, I don't know, Karim's actually got a better straight line speed at the moment.
Oh, there's a bit of action going on here. Jordan Ayers looking to defend from ACW. ACW can't get a move done here.
ACW needs to get a move done here for the championship. Because if ACW and Sly Guy and Sam Davis, if they're not on the podium, I mean, that's just a massive relief for Benjamin. Or even if he doesn't race, need to get a massive lead. So HW needs to get a move on. Silly Flaggate has got a move on, and Sam Davis Day, I think it's wise not to talk about it at the moment. As you see, Fred's coming back. I hope he doesn't leave again. Also, I guess want to be wise, but that's actually game.
Let's Kimmy and Mickey have.
Get the move down his teammate. I want Kimmy to score points. I think he's just a really good driver, and he deserves it, to be honest. But obviously, you can't take away from the lead great guys as Jackson or back of Magno the teammate. I think this could be a great battle. Jackson, obviously, pretty calming the post. Very good to say about the teammates. He's a bit more fiery and aggressive. He'll get the moves done, I think.
Let's see. Nothing yet.
Oh, Malo knocked off. But here goes Jackson. But not close. I don't think he's close enough. But this will be DRS and overtake button. I think he's
Jackson, he's gonna go for it now. He goes to the right.
Wow. He almost pulled twice from Jackson there. But Jackson takes this to going.
ACW has also got past Jordan Nader, so he's now free to chase after Aaron.
Let's see. The car, I mean, I'm gonna check the current championship standings, what they will look like. If obviously HW is in 4th, Series Flag in 3rd, Sam in 6th, or Sam in 5th, then it's lots of 6th.
Yellow flag, sector 1, it's Yassi Perez.
It's Yassi Perez who's crashed out. I don't think he has his front wing at the moment. Yeah, I don't think he has his front wing. Yeah, he does actually, but he's left the session once again. He's always seems to be leaving the session. As Karam has won out of the 1 second range. And yeah, we don't have the championship standings at the moment. Because yeah, we don't have the updated championship standings, we don't have race results.
Check info chat.
So yeah, info chat. So here we are right now. I mean, HW currently the 12 points of Benjamin, so that would mean that he would be 149 points compared to Benjamin's 147. Sam Davison would be gaining points. So yeah, I've got to do some math right now. I mean, they get 40-point gap, so they get 28-point gap to HW.
Off Jackson, man, on Tunis again.
Well, we'll win these two. And
oh no, man, that's lost it.
Will be up to 120 points. He will be ahead of Sam Davis in the championship running. He's definitely not over here. As Andre gets a 3-second time penalty. There's a still ahead of Manel. And George Nader is also kind of in the fight. 100 points. I mean, 77 points behind Benjamin, but this race will change everything. So yeah, his teammate Concha of 58. So I don't know if there will be any team orders at Williams. HW really closes in on the AMC 33. HW is actually has really good pace at the moment. If he gets to move down on 130 yards, he's got my respect. I mean, not that he didn't have it already. I think Aaron's with some of his overtakes.
Yeah, HW's got a lot more ERS to use, so we might want to see a move done on the straight.
3 things are definitely to happen in life: death, taxes, and HW having a lot of ERS.
Well, he's burning a bit of ERS there now. He's just going to go for the outside.
On the outside! One out of them going around the outside, around the outside, around the outside, and he's going to make a move.
Oh, yes!
Oh, it's almost and AMC 33 still keeps it pretty well at the moment. HW needs that position since Slider is doing everything correctly. I mean, if Slider wins this race, and he also has the fastest lap in her own mistake, so that would be 26 points, and that would be an FTRS Grand Slam. Let me just check. For this say top car penalties, where's fast lap? Oh, that fast lap. Yeah, he still has the fastest lap page, still Slider. So that will be 26 points with him, and that will put him on the top of 21 points, and that is 56 points behind Benjamin with like 7 rounds to go. And this race is actually, I think, the halfway point of the season, isn't it?
Around it, yeah, I believe so. Let me see here. Manuel Antunes got a penalty.
Yeah, it's the halfway
Liam
point
Hills as well. So, Andre down there. So could ACW pull off a move this time?
I think he's got a lot more rest. I think AMC already burned his overtake. I don't think it's wise to burn the overtake like that, because then you don't have a lot of 5 years.
Oh, we got some pitters, Punisher and Andre.
Andre pit as well. Actually, be interesting. Harold is losing time at the moment as a man like Timmy's gone on the points now. Interesting. As Punisher's gone the cards and Andre's gone the cards as well. Andre doesn't seem to have a good relationship with the hard tire. Because last time out he put this left over his race, it was just symbolic. So I don't know if he can do something right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said before, this series is the halfway point of the season. Currently, after you have done 7 races, it seems like a bench finish got every other safe pushing the channel. But it's far from over, definitely. If ACW puts on drivers like this, you've seen this Sly guy keeps on winning, I think this Sly guy is the only guy on pace with around similar to Benjamin, if I'm honest. Because that pace he displays right now is just incredible. I've never seen anything so dominant, especially in qualifying results. Put 4 tenths on one terrible fastest laps, and here goes ACW. Will it be a move down 130R? This could be exciting. They're going wheel to wheel on 130R. This is going to be incredibly exciting. Let's see, can ACW follow the move? He's going wheel to wheel. He's actually almost pulled up. He's got it.
Don't very much.
He's got it in
Maybe
130R.
What
a move by ACW. As AMC can do it. That for me has got to be the move of the year. That was just incredible. What drive!
And looks like Aaron, he's got nothing to catch up with, so...
And that's ACW gone right now. I mean, Mila, what's your thoughts on this move, obviously? I was just incredible.
Brilliant and a brave move, because you have to have a compliant driver, if you want to do a move like that without being sent into a wall. But both of them producing great racing, and ACW's still on top.
Yeah, definitely. And Sly Guy is still keeping it pretty well. I think he do 2.6 seconds out of the gap. And if he could just save cars at the moment, he'll possibly qualify just be dominant. That's just it. He's just dominant. And I mean, if he wasn't unlucky at the beginning of the season, I mean, he had a disconnection at the beginning of the season. That's cost him, I think, 25 points, because if he was in pole position, it could have been an easy 25 for him. And then, let's see what else happened around the season. I mean, you obviously had race 2, I mean, he had an incident in race 2, if I'm not wrong. And you had he won in Baku, he got his first points, I think. Yeah, he had 10 points I think, yeah, he had 10 points already, but I think Baku.
Let's see, Aaron making a pit stop. ACW in the pits. Aaron in the pits as well.
What was the undercut? Let's see who's gonna get it. Is Aaron gonna jump ACW in the pits? He's gonna be the first one to be. Let's see what maintenance for Aaron. Let's see what ACW puts on. It's gonna be hard. I think Aaron could get the jump here. Yeah, I think Aaron's catching got him. They're going wheel to wheel in the pit lane. I wish I had a safe release in this game. I would just make it way more fun.
It's so hard for ACW being for Aaron.
Aaron's going aggressively. And George Sanders now up to P3. George Sanders, I mean, he's got 100 points. He's pretty decent so far. I mean, he's pretty much off the pace, but somewhat. But the picture is pretty decent. Liam Hill, where has he come from all of a sudden? He's actually in P4, he's gained 13 positions, that's just incredible. And he's on the medium car as well, which means that he could put on the soft near the end. So Liam Hill has done a fantastic job. And Jackson is P5 as well. He knows what he said. There's so many races that we don't expect to see at the top. trying to get covered in the first points of the top 10 as Karen pits and Silly Fly Guy also pits. Does Karen speed? Oh, Karen has sped in the pit lane! He's definitely sped in the pit lane. I know 5 seconds, that this could mean that ACW could get closer to him. Silly Fly Guy, which on I think medium tires I think it is. Liam Healy is in the race from last position on the grid. Which was P17. Could Liam Hill do what Kimi Raikkonen did in 2005? What was 17th to 1st?
I mean, it is always...
It's like, it's gonna get traffic, he's got Kimi ahead of him.
Like, it's in the realms of possibility.
But then he should now be McLaren of Mickey. ACW though, he hasn't come out ahead of Terence. He's actually around 6 seconds behind. And Terence was 5 seconds at the moment. So ACW really needs to move on these hard tires. Oh, look at him. He's behind Punisher. ACW is actually behind Punisher. Punisher has undercut ACW. So that's
and that's the really interesting part. And also Aaron is going to be there as well. So you'll have to defend him Aaron for a bit.
Liam Hill just can't seem to get wrong at the moment. That's the choice.
Oh, Sly got past Kimi.
And now he should be focusing on Manuel and Tunis. She's actually, I mean, he could just stay behind and cruise there, and he will still have a massive gap to the net people which is terrible at the moment. Which currently the gap is around 7 seconds, not 7 seconds, actually around 3 seconds, but 7.5 second penalty as well.
It's Grant past Mickey, so both of them got past the McLaren. Obviously, we need to get past the second McLaren soon enough.
Oh no. Right, so let's see what Kimi can do now against the Karam. Because Karam is catching up pretty quickly. Will Kimi hold up Karam, or will he just let him go? Look at this, Karam's got up 3/10 in half a second. Look at how much he's catching up on these medium tires.
Depends on where he catches up.
I just off the back of Manuel Antunes. That's definitely interesting. Well, let's hope he doesn't make any mistake as Punisher's got 3 second time penalty. And ACW has got Punisher's off the track! Punisher's off the track!
Oh,
Punisher's actually lost a certain podium position here. And it's not only because he's in behind Andre. That's gonna be terrible for Punisher. So let's see what else can happen as Karen gets past Kimi quite easily, right before 30 yards. And now Sly Guy is being held up behind. Now look at the look at the bravery. Oh my goodness, if he goes around the outside, that would be incredible. He's actually got it. See Sly Guy wasting no time at the moment, and he's up into P3.
Let's see, is Manel going to try something here? He's actually gaining. He's actually trying to fight this one back, perhaps. No, he just can't quite get close enough. Just now guys catching up to Jackson.
My headphones had a bit of a problem. My headphones had a bit of a problem here. I was talking. I'm glad that's fixed now and we're back on. I think he's still doing his job pretty well. Well, I'm gonna go for 5 minutes. Cover for a little bit.
Yeah, okay. So, well, because this has to go for a couple of minutes, it seems. We'll keep an eye and see if see this guy who has joined the SMM Esports team, it seems. Can he get past Jackson? And also can Kerm get past Manel? So now this guy looks like this will be an easy enough one. He's gaining and past. Kerm's also passes Manel's in the pits. He's pitting early. for a medium stint, so he went the hards. Not sure why, but I guess that's oh, Manage retired, but why?
Right, so I'm back. Oh, Manuel's out.
Yeah, he's retiring the pit for some reason. Oh, Mies has been spun.
Mies is off as well. For Ferraris seem to be having a nightmare at the moment as Manuel stopped the car.
Yellow flags.
Some Davidson would actually be going in a podium position quite soon. Not a point position, not a podium position, honestly. He's in P12, how would he get a podium position? Liam Hill is losing time to Sly Guy at the moment, but that's to be expected. Let's see what he can do at the moment. Is Sly Guy gonna be catching up quite rapidly? I'm pretty sure he is.
More yellow flags, that's just Mies.
Oh, it's just Mies. He's having a terrible race. I wouldn't be surprised if he also retires in the pits. So yeah, let's see right now. Karim right behind Jackson at the moment. He's got the 3-second gap to Sly Guy. And he's gonna get the original Jackson. Sly Guy's at the fastest half of the race.
28.9
at all. He ended up in P5 actually. HW needs to be catching up to people like Kimi and Mickey. What's the gap currently between Liam Hill and HW? It's 14 seconds. So Liam Hill, if he pushes hard, let's say, oh, Karen's gone pretty feisty at the back of Jackson, almost hit him, and that's costing him a lot of time at the moment. That's gonna be a 3.5 now gap to see Sly Guy, and it's actually increasing every time. Jackson isn't prepared to let this one go as Karen desperate to pass at the moment. Let's see what they go against Jackson. He's using his overtake. Oh, they almost passed. Don't need each other, boys. As goes running outside. This could be crucial. Can he make it stick? Yes, he has.
Got it done.
Carrying out into P4. Karen's got the position done. As ACW gets past Mickey, and now AMCF 33 could also be getting close to Mickey, as Mickey has got a lot of overtake mode to spare though. He's on 78%. Let's see what he can do. I mean, he's got the red glitch as well, so I don't like hearing Zenzi tackling. So yeah, I'm gonna go on board with the AMCF instead. I think AMCF uses his overtake, but Mickey uses his one as well, so AMCF just can't keep up with Mickey at the moment. That's costing time as Liam Hill finally beats him. What car is going on?
You know,
I think
Aaron's gaining, he's gaining, doesn't go down the inside.
Can't do it. Liam Hill has put on the soft tires. This should be exciting. It's gonna be, where is ACW gonna come out in regards to Liam Hill? He's gonna come out ahead, but he could easily get people like AMC. She's behind George Nader, but is he ahead of Andre? He's definitely ahead of Andre. And he's now fresh softs and in clean air. Could we see a podium for Liam Hill? I mean, how many seconds of penalties does he currently have?
I believe...
he's got 8 seconds. Just 8 seconds, so he probably must have had... I think he has the penalty of hitting some... Let's see what it is. You see Fresh got 5 seconds. I mean, Andre's got 3. Liam Hill's got 3. And what's the other 5 seconds about for Liam Hill?
That could have been a speed in the pit lane.
He's a speed in the pit lane. And that's what I think that's what destroys his chance as well of when that podium so I talked about earlier. As George Nader gets a position down on Mickey. AMCF still on the back of ACW, we won't let this one go. As Jackson and Kimi will pit. If Jackson pits before Kimi, we'll actually see Kimi running in a podium position. As Kerry gets another 3-second time penalty. As Kerry gets a 3-second time penalty, we've got another in his race. If Kimi actually gets a podium, I've said it before as a joke in FTRS Bahrain it was, if Kimi gets a podium position, I will eat a shoe. Well, I don't know about that, mate. But he's actually losing a lot of time now. I think he's wasted these tires completely. But he's not pulling
not in yet. I think he just wants to leave little enough laps so he wouldn't have to die. Stop tires dying.
So will Kimi let Aaron through? No, he won't. Kim is actually destroying Aaron's race right now by not letting it through, and that's gonna cost me heaps of time to ACW. Because you can't pass there, it's too tight for these cars. Look at this, ACW has already got a 7-second gap. Not a 7-10 gap, sorry. as this could mean that Karen's got 8 seconds. So this could mean that ACW will actually get the position of P2 of Karen. And look at this, Aaron has lost 6 times to his personal best. Let's see what he can do now. Can he pass Kimi? Will he dive around there's a yellow flag and Mr. Dive, there's a virtual safety car. And there's a virtual safety car. And this could mean, that could mean, if it was before that, I mean that could mean that if Liam Hill now. Liam
he's out.
With 1 lap before he's retired.
Liam's out.
He's retired.
Why?
Why? I'm not sure. Oh, he's out of the race. He's left the session.
Is he crashed?
No, he stopped the car. He stopped the car and retired. That's got Sam Davis thing could be in a points position soon.
Not really. It doesn't seem like he will be.
Yeah, I don't think so. There needs to be a DNF happening, and Jackson's pulling into the pits right as the virtual safety car ends, and so is Kim is pulling into the pits, and that's gone. Aaron has now lost 5 seconds. So ACW gets into the podium positions. Let's see where Mickey doesn't pit yet, so Kimi has no free stop to go to Mickey. I think he's presented his tires quite well. Jackson's gonna ahead of Kim's gonna go out to P8. Partnership's gonna get past the thing. Sam Davis, I think he will have to pit soon, because his medium tires just can't go full the full distance. He's on lap 1 obviously. So yeah, I don't think there's any hope for points for Sam Davis. There's obviously a shit.
He could claim the fastest lap point, so.
I mean, that's gonna be difficult as well, I think. Let's see what the fastest lap outside of the top 10 is currently. I mean, he's got that one actually. He's done the 139. He doesn't even need to claim the fastest lap point for outside of the top 10, because all the other times it's just 130s. Even Liam Hill has done the 130, even he was on the first softs. So I don't know why Liam Hill retired. Could it be timing issues? Could it actually have been like an engine failure? Because literally, he has no reason to retire.
Oh, you don't really get. It's impossible really to get an engine failure in an online lobby, so.
At least if you rev up the gearbox quite high, it wasn't F1 2016, I remember. So yeah, let's see what the current gaps are between ACW and Canada. ACW needs to catch up quite some more. 9.3 seconds, easily going to do the trick for ACW. But should be fine in P3, I think. That's just 15 points in the back and just 25 behind Benjamin. George Dada going for the move on ASF 33. George Dada gets the position.
It's not done.
That's a pretty good job. Mickey's not pitting yet. And nor is Sam Daviston. Sam Daviston has actually pitted yet. So he's now 30 seconds behind Kimi for her softs. If it were Sam Daviston, just actually retire from the race. There's no point in continuing. He's already got the fastest lap point. Yeah, shit for Edge.
No, but he might as well finish it out. Maybe if there is something that happens, he might be able to claim it.
I mean, it's still gonna be the same amount of points if something happens or if something doesn't happen. Because if someone retires from the top 10, it's gonna be P10 and 1 point. And if someone doesn't retire from the top 10, it's just gonna be P11 and 1 fastest lap point. So yeah.
No, but if he does the fastest lap now, like out of everyone, then somebody else crashes, apart from Yassi Perez. In that case, then he would claim more points.
Yassi Perez literally can't crash, he's AI. And the AI won't make mistakes. So yeah. Kerem not catching up at the moment, but he's actually exceeding the gap to HW, so that would be an easy P2 I think for Kerem. As Jackson and Kimi and Sam Davis will do almost fresh off. Will make you pick this lap, I think he has to. He's got a puncture or something, you know, he hasn't. He's pulling into the pits, don't speed please. Oh, I was close, but he actually has sped. So that's making the pits, and where's gonna come out? There's gonna be a P10. That's gonna be down points for McLaren, obviously, that's gonna be pretty good. As Kimi's gonna get past, and Jackson I think he's gonna get past as well. There goes Jackson. And Kimi actually has the fastest lap. He's stolen the fastest lap from City Sly guy. So City Sly will only get 25 points today. Kimi has actually got the fastest lap. This seems like when Fernando Alonso got the fastest lap in Monza in 2016. That was literally so unexpected, but it's really nice to see, honestly. And that's gonna leave Sliger not with 121 points, but with 120. So the gap to Benjamin is gonna be 57 points.
Let's see. So now to now claim fastest lap.
But it's
24.
not for the top 10. So Kimi will get the top 10 fastest lap, while Sam Davidson will get the outside of the top 10 fastest lap. So yeah, 7 laps to go around. That's what the same like I can do. It's saving up the
And for 3 seconds.
I'm gonna go 3 seconds. I mean, I'm not gonna crack him a lot. Except if Jackson goes in the 28-second mark. If Jackson goes 28 seconds behind Andre and Punisher, they would actually claim P6, which would be really good as well. And Kimi could actually do that as well. He could claim a P7. Kimi's 11 seconds behind him, even if he has set the fastest lap. Can Jackson possibly set the fastest lap? The character must have been probably going a bit out of the stage as Yashid Perez into the pits. I don't think there's gonna be another. I don't know if it's gonna be another race. My words are actually kind of muffled at the moment. My mouth is completely dry. I don't think it's gonna be another safety car or not the safety car, because I think it's just too late in the race. If it happens, it would be a massive game changer, though. But yeah, still. George Dowler actually closing into the back of ACW at the moment. This could mean if George Dowler gets a position in ACW, and ACW loses even more points for the championship. 1,027 of the government. As Karen can't seem to get past, seems like my chair has just fallen down. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my.
That.
Anyway, oh no.
As Punisher closing in on Andre, Jackson is now 4.1 behind Punisher at the moment. And Punisher and Andre on similar tires, and let's see how many penalties they do have. 6 seconds for Andre and 3 seconds for Punisher. So Jackson is guaranteed to get a P7, and Andre is guaranteed to get a P8 at the moment. So even if Andre defends this one, it's not going to be of great use. Except he can get one of his penalties removed, which I'm not sure he can. As here he goes then. Punisher gets, so close! They almost hit each other, but Andre defends actually, he's gone off the track, and Punisher's got the position. But Andre's gonna go for the switchback right now, and Punisher's actually going. And Jackson's actually lost some time to Punisher and Andre right there.
Oh, Andre! Oh no, Andre's went off.
Oh, Andre's gone actually off. Andre's gone off, and now that's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a certain position for Punisher, and that could be. How many penalties does Andre have at the moment? That's 6 seconds. So Kimi could be up in a P8 there. And that would be just really nice, because Kimi 5 points would be a really good point finish for McLaren. As Punisher isn't dropping behind Jackson at the moment. Jackson 29.3 is his first lap. He isn't using this soft to their maximum capability, Jackson. Mickey has actually got the fastest lap inside the top 10. He's got a 28.8. So Kimi has not got the fastest lap inside of the top 10. It's actually Mickey's now. So Mickey will get 2 points. It's 4 points for McLaren right now.
So, lap 23, 27.
Lap 23, and not much is happening actually. But Karim closing in on Sly Guy. 1.7 out of the gap. He's actually closed up 3/10 in these couple of laps. But Mickey's got the penalty for this lap. So Sly Guy could actually be saving up tires. Karim he's just freaking stylish personal best. And the gap remains on the 1.8 basis, as George Nader also pretty close to ACW. As Punisher and Andre is losing time to Jackson, and I think he will be overtaken near the end. And what's the gap between Jackson and Punisher at the moment? I mean, if Jackson finds out for another 5-10, he would get the P6. He's definitely pushing the car to the limits at the moment. But there's a slight mistake there. I don't know if that's gonna help him. It's currently the car between Punisher and Jackson is currently 3.8. So yes, Sly Guy lost some more time to Karam. This is interesting. Could Karam get the win on the track? Imagine if there's actually contact between Karam and Sly Guy, and possibly ACW gets that win. That would be, I'm not wishing that to anyone, that would be the most anticlimactic scenario we have ever seen ever.
It's 1.6 now, and it's now found between 1.5 and 1.6. So it's getting closer.
Yeah, 1.7, but he's actually made a small mistake there, Karen. And George Nader easily gaining much on ACW at the moment. I mean, ACW is hard. It's hard to come to play, I think. And Jackson is finally within Punisher's window. I think Punisher Jackson exceeds that gap a bit. No, it's just Under making a mistake. Yeah, I think Jackson is within Punisher's window of getting that P6 at the moment. It's going to be close. He's down to 32 as well, but Punisher is now down to 29 with the lead. So yeah, it's definitely close between these two. As you're about to go lap 25, could Kerem get the position on City Smart Guy? There we go, lap 25. We have 3 laps remaining in this race. And Skippy is not getting on Jackson, no one's getting on anyone at this point except the top 2. I don't think anyone will have between these two. As George Nader has dropped behind ACW. ACW at the moment has found the pace. George Nader must have made a small mistake. Yeah, this is about it. So yeah, what do you was the most interesting detail about this race? What do you think?
Yeah, it's probably the strategy of it, because we had seen the choice between the hard...
Slide out 3 seconds! Slide out 3 seconds!
And that could turn the race on its head, maybe. But Kerem has that 5 seconds, which is permanent.
Is it permanent? Can it not be removed?
Well, speeding at pit lane is usually a cut and dry situation. If you speed, the penalty stays.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you speed the pit lane, the penalty has to stay. So, yeah, it seems like, I mean, Kerem now needs to make a 5-second gap on him, which would happen in 2 laps, let's be honest. So yeah, I mean, I love the ACW's pass round rules. Obviously the strategy played a really massive part. There's obviously people like Timmy, Jackson, Nicky up there. There's pretty nice partners obviously. There's also Sam Davis just not getting the hang of it at the moment. He will just be gutted, I believe. Oh! ACW's left! ACW's left the session! Oh no! Oh my goodness! This cannot be...
ACW, alright, ACW dash 132.
Yeah, I'm gonna invite him.
Yes, ACW in capitals.
Yeah, I'm gonna send 2 invites. Oh, why is it loading? Yeah, let's go. It's W132.
Well, Jordan's passed, but with the penalty. If you can join back in time.
How many penalty points is
Jordan's 3 seconds. If ACW can join back in time, he should be able to still claim the podium.
I've sent him 2 invites. I don't know what's happening with him. I mean, it's still... I mean, Mickey's in the pit. Sam Davis could get the points here today. And even more points as well. No, Mickey's...
No, he's in the pits too. For some reason.
Yeah. I mean, Mickey will get the first lap into the top 10 and Sam Davis at 1. Will get the first lap outside of it. ACW still hasn't rejoined. AMC F33 could actually go past. And this is massive for ACW's championship charge. Because he's like, what's the gap right now? It's 40 points here. So that would mean, that if he doesn't get these points, if he only gets 10, it will be only 30 points. So it won't even be the distance of a win at the moment. And ACW is just losing time as we go on the last lap. Will he be overtaken by AMC F33 now? As Karen gets past the lap car of Sam Davis. I think Sam Davis has been just to get lapped at this point. I'm not sure why he wouldn't do that. And
yeah, he's been lapped, and that might have been something he didn't want to do. He's been lapped by Saigai and Kerem.
And yeah, AMCF is definitely catching up on ACW, and ACW hasn't got that 3-second gap that he should have had, and now I think AMCF will get past.
Mickey's managed to avoid being lapped, just a key difference to Sam Davis. They maybe should have just stayed out.
Oh, AMC's gonna puncture! They won't get past! AMCF literally has a puncture! He's got the last lap puncture! AMCF 33!
He's got a puncture of all this.
For AMCF, actually would have gone past him before, and that has actually been crucial for ACW's championship chances. And Karen's also gonna, no, he's not gonna puncture, it's just the angle. He's not gonna puncture. And then the secretary yellow flag is AMC. He can't keep the car on the track, and he could lose out to Punisher, Andre, Jackson, and even Kimi.
But it's like it's going around to win. So it's like
rounds down the last corner. He's gonna be the winner of this Japanese Grand Prix, and that puts him right in the championship race. Karen gets a 5 seconds, spins across the line. George Nader is gonna finish in P3. ACW is gonna finish P4. And then who's gonna be? Is it gonna be AMCF or is it gonna be Punisher? Who takes the P5? He's gonna be even Andrew possibly. Oh, AMCF keeps it going. Don't tell me he's gonna break later than if he's not. They're going will to win, and AMC got the puncture. AMC actually get the position. Oh my goodness, what even is happening? I think that's just a bit dangerous by AMCF. Side by side across the line, and AMCF's calling him.
Don't believe what you're just saying. Jackson P7 in the end.
That was so close, Jackson P7. Team is gonna come hold in P9, that was a really good jump. HW, you joined too late, mate. You just joined too late. Sam Davis to finish, we're just waiting. Mickey's gonna set the fast lap, I think he's 7th down this time. Let's see what Mickey can do. Is he gonna be fast lap inside of the top? It is already fast lap inside of the top, but he's gonna be fast lap overall as well. Look at these. Yes,
28.0.
Mickey in the end. That's fast lap. Sam Davis gets out. So here are the winners. Silly Flagger, what a job by him. He just dominated the whole race, carrying P2. And then you have George Nader in P3 because ACW's technical issues in the end. He left the session. Couldn't will join back until the end of the race.
Oh, and so it's like a game crashed, but just after the race ended. So that could be nearly had a spanner in the works there for Sly guy, but he's got the win.
Left the session again. I think he must have been raged against ACW. George Nader is here and joined us. We'll have Silly Fly again and Karam as well in the post race interviews. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to wait to see. If we're not, I'm just gonna ask George a question. And just disconnected. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, alright. So let's see, I'm just gonna check FTRS chat.
So Sly Guy wins with Karam P2, John Air P3, ACW P4 after a disconnect, and P5 despite a puncture, Punisher P6, Jackson P7, Andre P8, Kimi P9, Mickey P10, Sandasti P11, who's left, Yassi Perez, who's AF most of P12, DNFs, Liam Hill, not sure why he retired, Mies P14, DNF, Manal P15, Alex Bomber P16, Mean Virus P17, Bomber and Mean Virus were caught up in the first lap incident. So there you go.
First Fly Guys left the session, so yeah, I think we're not gonna have any interviews from him. So I'm just gonna ask George just one question. Karen, if you're new with us at the moment.
Yeah, I am.
What were your first thoughts when ACW disconnected?
Well, to be fair, I said, yeah, I was lucky. I think it, it made for the slow pace at the start because I was really struggling on the softs, but I also was saving tires to go one lap longer than I should for the medium, so I can stay safe for the second stint and push, and therefore not have what Aaron had, which is the puncture. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, definitely. Mimlo, do you want to ask the question as well?
There's not much to say, but in the end, there with the penalty, did you think you'd get enough of a gap to ACW to seal the podium after disconnect, or was it just a thing we had to push into for the last lap or two to make sure you had that 3-second gap?
You mean after he disconnected?
Yeah, like
yeah.
you were.
Yeah, I think I pretty much after I disconnected, I pretty much had it in the bag. I also saved just enough tires for me to push. Obviously, I wasn't planning for him to disconnect, but yeah, I think I had it quite comfortably because the AI is really slow. It's like 3-4 seconds a lap slower. So yeah, I was pretty much confident I would have P3.
Alright, and one more question for me. One more question for me. We're actually just had the report on Karim and so I get one video with an interview with us after this. So yeah, one more question for me. You were pretty slow at the beginning of the race. You were down in P6, pretty much had no pace. What changed afterwards? Was the seat on the medium tire just too good?
Yeah, I think I took a setup really last minute. I wasn't really prepared for that one, and just usually I think as a driver I'm usually better in the second stint than I am on the first because I quite give it a lot in qualifying and use quite a bit of tire wear. So I was quite saving the first stint just to extend it as much as possible because in Japan it's really tight on wear. But yeah, I think I just drove better, was more confident, and was getting used to the setup lap after lap.
Yeah, I think that's it from us today. So yeah, Brendan, if you want to have the outro, all yours.
Alright, so thank you all for watching, from all drivers, admins, etc. We should be back next week for some more racing, so thank you all for watching, and